Assalamualaikum. Today we're going to explain about EcoBit, which is a biopolymer to microplastic pollution.
Okay, so what is a microplastic? So microplastic are synthetic or man-made plastic particles that are solid and insoluble in water.
So before we go to the detail, we should identify the problem.
So next is why microplastic become a problem. So in cosmetic. So cosmetic are actually one of the major sources of microplastic. Products like facial scrub, toothpaste, body washes, and even makeup often contain microbeads or synthetic polymer. The problem is that these microplastics are non-biodegradable, which means they do not break down naturally. Even when they go through wastewater treatment plants, most of them are too small to be fully filtered out. As a result, these particles end up in river, lakes, and eventually the ocean. They accumulate in aquatic ecosystem, and it can cause various toxic effects on marine life. Okay, what makes it more concerning is that microplastic from cosmetic product can also enter the human food chain, especially through seafood consumption. They may also carry harmful chemicals, which increase the risk to both environmental and human health. Because of all these impacts, microplastic contamination has become a global environmental and public health concern. Okay, next, we are going to look at an issue that invisible to the eye but enormous in its impact: microplastic. Okay, let's explore why they matter and how they affect our planet and our health. Okay, microplastic may be extremely small, but the damage they cause is massive. They are everywhere in ocean, in the air, in the food, and even in our body. So today I'm going to talk about the main reason why microplastic have become such a serious global problem. So first, microplastic are non-biodegradable. They do not break down naturally. Because of this, they remain in the environment for hundreds of years, accumulating in soil, river, and ocean. This long-lasting pollution is extremely difficult, and it also almost impossible to remove once it. So second is microplastic pose a harsh threat to marine life. Many marine animals mistake this tiny particle for food. When they ingest them, the plastic can cause internal injuries, block their digestive system, and eventually lead to starvation or death. This doesn't just harm individual species, it also disrupts entire marine ecosystem. Third is microplastic can act like a sponge for toxins. They absorb harmful chemicals such as pesticide, heavy metal, and industrial pollutant. When organisms consume this plastic, the chemical can then be released into their bodies, poisoning wildlife and contaminating habitat. This issue doesn't stop with the environment, it affects us too. So microplastic have already entered the human food chain, mainly through the seafood and even drinking water. Without realizing it, we are now consuming plastic particles regularly.
Part 2 will be about innovation solution. The innovation solution for the problem is biodegradable microbeads. This microbead is synthesized from chitosan, which is a natural polymer that derived from chitin. They usually found in shrimp and crab shell. This microbead is going to be an eco-friendly alternative to regular plastic microbead used in cosmetic or personal care product. This product works as same as synthetic microbead, which is to exfoliate and clean skin. The difference between biodegradable microbead with synthetic microbead is biodegradable microbead made from chitosan, while synthetic microbead made from synthetic polymers such as polyethylene or polypropylene. Next, biodegradable microbead provide gentle exfoliation, good moisture retention, and hydrophilic properties, while for synthetic microbead, it provides abrasive exfoliation and cause micro tears on skin. The decomposition of synthetic microbead also very slow, while biodegradable microbead decompose into harmless product via enzymatic hydrolysis. Lastly, biodegradable microbead is completely biodegradable in soil and water, but synthetic microbead is non-biodegradable. The main defect of biodegradable microbeads is it leaves no tiny plastic residue in marine or soil at all because it's completely biodegradable. Next, it is low cost in raw material because the ingredient is easier to produce and accessible. Consumers nowadays also prefer eco-friendly products, so it meets market demand. It also uses renewable feedstock that generate less waste and can minimize harmful chemicals. Lastly, biodegradable microbead is biocompatible, which is can interact with biological system in our body without causing negative effects such as irritation and allergy. So it's safe to be used on skin. For part 3, I will explain about science behind this biodegradable microbeads. The molecular properties for this product is first, it enables hydrogen bonding to retain skin moisture and also rich in amine and hydroxyl group. So this property will help in locking the moisture to stay in skin surface longer than regular synthetic microbead. Next, it is soluble in mild acid because acid gives more positive charge will make the molecules separate from each other. So the product will dissolve into liquid easily. Lastly, when it provides more positive charge, it will bind negatively on charged impurities that help clean the skin gently without irritation. Next, I will explain about the production process. First, chitin extract from shrimp or crab shell which they've been cleaned, dry and crushed into powder to separate chitin as the main raw material. Second, the powder cooked in hot sodium hydroxide to remove acetyl group. This process will convert the chitin into chetosan that is usable in skincare. Third, the chetosan dissolves in weak acid like acetic acid so it can fully dissolve into smooth and thick liquid. Fourth, chetosan drops into alkaline bath to neutralize the solution. Then, the solution will turn into gel beads. Lastly, beads that form cross-link with natural agent to make it stable and long-lasting.
Next is the entrepreneurship. As I see just now, the problem, and now the personal care industry has contributed significantly to this issue. Many scrub, face washes, and exfoliate still contain plastic beads that never biodegrade. So we saw this as a more than environmental issue. So it's a market failure, a gap waiting for a solution. So our vision is at EcoBeads. We have a clear vision to make a biodegradable exfoliant that the standard, not the alternative. So we are not just selling a product, we are creating a shift in the industry. We believe business can be profitable while protecting the planet. Our mission is to prove that doing good and doing well can go hand in hand. So our flagship product now, let me introduce the heart of business, EcoBeads. Okay, these beads are high performance. They feel amazing on the skin, better than plastic beads. Affordable, we can make a sustainability accessible for brands of all size. Safe and versatile, free from plastic, customizable in size, texture, and color, perfect for a wide range of products. In short, we solve the dilemma that many brands face, choosing between performance, cost, and sustainability. Next is our business model, but EcoBead is more than just a raw material supplier. We are a solutions company. Our model includes premium biodegradable beads, our core product, customization service, tailored bead size, hardness and texture, R&D support, formulation, health and product testing. So sustainable sourcing, assurance, full transparency from farm to final product. This approach build a stronger long-term relationship with our client while offering them real value beyond the product itself. So our technology, our competitive edge lies in our technology. We use a green polymerization and spray drying techniques to produce uniform, high-quality beads without harsh chemical. And we also offer biodegradable encapsulation, which allow beads to carry vitamin, sands, or other active ingredient and still safely break down in the environment. So this combination ensure our beads are reliable, stable and safe for exactly what brands and consumer expect. Next is circular sourcing. What makes EcoBeads truly innovative is our circular approach to sourcing. We turn agriculture waste into valuable product. For example, we use coconut fiber, cassava starch, shrimp shell for chitosan, and seaweed. So this not only reduce waste and lower cost, but also support local farmers and communities while creating a product that safely returns to nature. And social impact, our impact isn't measured by profit alone. Social responsibility is a part of our DNA. We actively educated people about the danger of microplastic, empower students and communities through workshops, act by supporting marine conservation and partnering with NGOs. This creates a brand that people trust, admire, and want to do business with. So, can a sustainable business be cost competitive? So, with the EcoBeads, the answer is yes. Our green costing model turns waste into value using biodegradable biopolymer from coconut, cassava, shrimp shell, and seaweed at RM4 until 7 per kilogram, efficient green polymerization, and spray drying at RM8 until 12 per gram. Also, eco-friendly packaging at 0.5 until 1.5 per unit. Total cost range from RM10 ringgit until 50 ringgit per gram, decreasing with a larger batch and optimized production. This approach keeps our process lean, scalable, and transparent. So our sustainable pricing strategy focus on value, not just a cost. EcoBeads is a price competitively with synthetic alternative while offering client regulatory compliance, brand credibility, and technical support. We use a tiered approach. Pilot batch are slightly higher for startup and R&D, while bulk contract are lower for long-term partner. In short, EcoBeads enable business to adopt eco-friendly solutions that are both economically smart and environmentally responsible. So our go-to-market strategy is simple and strategic. We operate B2B, partnering directly with cosmetic manufacturer, personal care brand, and R&D lab to embed EcoBeads at the sources of product creation. So we ensure a secure, traceable supply chain from natural biopolymer like coconut, cassava, and shrimp shell. Through the strategic marketing, brand collaboration, trade show, and green certification, we build credibility and visibility. And our message is clear: EcoBeads safe for people, safe for the planet, creating a strong value proposition for business and consumer alike.
Next, we present the reference. That's all from us. Thank you.